I thought the Packers just did a really good job taking things away and stopping us in a lot of different areas, and then just a few plays that we didn't connect on that ended drives for us. And our defense played at a very high level tonight. Certainly they played well enough for us to win the football game. But we just weren't able to put it all together. So disappointing loss at home. And so we've got to regroup and now get ready to finish the regular season strong at home next week against the Bears. But I'll take any questions you have.
How tough was it when you get some turnovers from your defense and put you in good position, just not able to cash in on those as much as you want early in the game there?
Yeah, you're exactly right. Really good field position too on the turnovers, but unable to get the touchdowns on all three that we wanted. Great plays by our defense, and then we got to play complementary football. And when you do that, then that's where you can really beat good teams.
Kirk, your thoughts on the call coming right after that third takeaway, the Diggs pass to you?
The play call?
Yeah,
I thought it was a great call. It's wide open. It was just a tough deal. Just missed it by a few inches.
How much had you guys worked on that? I mean, obviously you had to work on a lot, but that's obviously not something you do. It's not something he does in that situation.
Yeah, we practiced it quite a bit for several weeks, like you would most any play.
Kirk, you guys have been so effective on play action this season, basically against every team except for Green Bay. Is it something that they're doing, or was it just not there tonight, or what did you see with that?
Yeah, I think they did a good job in different parts of their defense taking it away.
What were you seeing on the interception on the deep ball that Diggs?
Yeah, I just tried to bring him across the field, and the backside corner sank, and so he made the play, and probably shouldn't have brought him across the field, either take him vertically or progress on.
So is it fair to say that the offense in general was just out of rhythm tonight? It didn't look like you guys were able to sustain any drives, really move the chains like you had been doing so well of late.
Yeah, when you don't convert third downs, go 3 and out, you just don't have that many plays. You don't have many bites at the apple to get going. And we certainly, did not play well enough from start to finish tonight.
How much did their pressure affect you as you were going through progressions in your dropbacks?
It had an impact. They have a good rush. Yeah.
Hey, Kurt, how frustrating was it not taking advantage of those turnovers in the first half, getting 7 instead of 3? It's happened in the past. Mm-hmm. But on a game like tonight, where that really could have been helpful in the second half, how frustrating is that?
Yeah, that's a important statistic when you look at, behind the final score. Not just turnover margin, but points off turnovers, and I think our one touchdown was off a turnover, but the other 2 didn't get enough out of it.
How do you balance kind of being disappointed in the way things went, but also, knowing that you still have the playoffs ahead of you, that things can turn around quickly here?
I think it's life in the NFL is just 1 week at a time, and win, lose, draw, you go back to work. And you go back to your normal weekly routine, and it doesn't change no matter what the previous game's result was. So we'll take that same approach going into this next week, and follow our same habits that we have all year long.
What do you think the impact was of not having Dalvin Cook tonight?
Well, I certainly don't want to minimize Dalvin's impact on our team, because he's a tremendous player and has had a great year. But we also have really good football players tonight at those positions. So we certainly felt that we had the firepower. So it's, I guess it's a small sample size right now, but obviously the result was certainly, pointing to not good enough.
Going into the playoffs, you want to have momentum. How great is it that you have one more game now to try to at least get that momentum, get this taste out of your mouth?
You know what, you got to be able to move on from a win or a loss. You can't be patting yourself on the back Wednesday and Thursday at practice after a win, and you can't be down in the dumps after a loss on Wednesday or Thursday. So no matter what the result is this week, next week, you just have to keep going and be resilient, and that's what good football teams do.
Kirk, in a game like this, where the offense is kind of struggling, at what point do you maybe think about
hurry up offense, just change something, just to change the flow of things a little bit?
Yeah, we did that. The problem is when you don't convert a third down, you don't even get to see it because we hurry up 1 to 2 plays and then we're off the field again. But we did hurry up trying to get something going, and you know, it was a 3 and out, and so we never really got into that rhythm.
Kirk, just 3 catches for Adam in his 2 games back. Has it been tough at all to kind of reintegrate him into the offense, or is there anything that you've noticed there?
You know, it's every game is its own entity. Last week we just didn't throw it that many times, only 25 attempts, 19 completions, so you're not going to have a lot. And then this week, you know, we had the third down ball. You know, we just didn't connect on it. And then when you don't convert third downs, you just don't have a lot of opportunities for anybody to catch the ball. And then late in the game, it's tough because they're playing loaded zones, and it's hard to get anybody the ball.
At the end of the first half, how much of a say do you have in maybe trying to go for it there at the end of the first half instead of running it a couple times?
You know, I let the coaches, you know, make the decisions they need to make, and then execute the plays.
What can you learn from a game like this that you can apply in the playoffs?
You know, certainly the Packers beat us tonight, and so we've got to go back and look at how, why, and certainly the answers to those questions, in theory, should be of some help going forward, not just if we play them again, but in general. So we'll have to study that, and you know, that would be the silver lining, is just learning from the mistakes so that they get corrected, and that when big games up ahead are being played, they don't repeat themselves.
And Kurt, sometimes a game doesn't go your way. You know, you throw the touchdown, gets called back for, you know, holding. I mean, was that pretty much what this game was, realistically, when you look at it?
You know, every play is its own deal. I certainly felt like there were a variety of outcomes on different drives that started to add up, and it prevented us from being able to string something together. But you know, certainly that was one of a long list. Thanks.